Disclaimer: this video is made for adult collectors. Just because I am young and 20 years old does not mean I cater towards young children. Your discretion is slightly advised. I curse, I swear, I make dumb jokes. Thank you and enjoy the video. Okay, what to review? Ooh, I could definitely do a short for this guy. That could be coming up soon. Ooh, Earthspark. I know a lot of people are wanting me to look at this. I feel like something should have been looked at by now on this channel. Ah! Bingo. Ooh, I've got a good script plan for this one. Just gotta start writing it. Where should I start? Right as I'm getting ready to start. Seriously, who could be at the door at this time? Alright, let's see what this stupid letter has to say. Dear Mr. Gannon of TreeBot Reviews, we were recently made aware that you plan
to review a Bumblebee figure on the channel.
Well, that makes sense. So far, I don't know how you know that. I just put it on the table.
Please note our legal contracts section 900 straw states that any Bumblebee that you review must be doubled up with a Cliffjumper repaint if one exists of that mold.
What? No. Not doing that.
Failure to comply will result in the rumor that you like his players being spread around. Something. Legal blah 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 sincerely, management.
How do I even have a management? I'm the one who runs this channel. Now at first glance, this does look like a pretty convincing Camaro mode. It's the right shade of yellow and it's completely proportionate to the real car. Except for one little thing. This fucking grill. Seriously, this bumper bugs the crap out of the car guy in me. It's already broken up by the transformation, but it's just too round. I get that the concept car was a little bit inconsistent at times with the art that they sent them, but come on, this is a little bit too far off. Now the back, they got it pretty well right, but the front totally messes it up. And then the profile of the car's messed up by the undercarriage of the whole vehicle. The feet keep it up and make it look like it's some kind of drag racer, which this car's not. It's a sports car. Whatever. Let's get Cliffjumper in here. Now this is where it gets weird. This version of the mold actually does it better. The red actually improves the way the crappy car mode looks. I mean, yeah, you lose the taillights a little bit, but it genuinely improves it. And those silver stripes just look really, really good. Even though the stripes don't stretch all the way to the back. Didn't even plan on reviewing this guy, and he's already doing it better than Bumblebee. Shame. Alright, let's do some functionality with this car. So, the only thing it really does is the doors open up. Well, you would think that's pretty insignificant considering what we have now, but it does actually work kind of well. And it gives me an excuse to use the Sam figure that came with my masterpiece Jazz. And hey, that actually looks pretty good. Now I'm starting to see some upsides to that downscaled version they put with the Nest Bumblebee. You know, that reminds me of one really big flaw this figure has. These stupid doors. God, I hate when they do this, and it's always on Bumblebee. The rest of the figure's molded in yellow plastic, and they paint one portion, and it's always the damn doors. And here's Cliffjumper outdoing Bumblebee again. He's got the same thing, but the red fixes it. Which brings me to the last thing that this thing does that's weird. Yeah, his head's visible underneath. I know everybody complains about things like this in Transformers, but it's almost unavoidable. I mean, you could turn it around, but that would just all make us sad. Imagine Sam trying to get an oil change. You know, does give me an idea for a crossover. Yo, Dom, I heard you're good with cars. Mine's a pretty special one.
You're goddamn right. I don't have friends. I got family.
Oh yeah, and they roll pretty good too. Yeah! Now you're probably wondering which of these I prefer the best. There's no contest. It's Cliffjumper. His vehicle mode just does a lot more for me. The red color hides all the flaws, and those silver stripes are just awesome. You just can't go wrong with this vehicle mode in this color. Nothing too crazy with it. Very simple. However, there is some automorph in there that can get stuck from time to time, and on a couple of the Cliffjumpers, they can break. Overall, not too bad of a transformation. Now, between the two, Bumblebee's probably the better in terms of detailing. On Cliffjumper, a lot's been neglected, like the toes and the middle area. What has been painted is some all-spark power stuff, because that's the line he was released in. But we get a good look at Bumblebee, and you'll notice one quick thing about the head. You lose some details because he's got a black face. Oh, he's wearing blackface. Cancel him, that's it. Review's over. But no, in all seriousness, there is some good detail on the face. It just gets lost in that black paint. And there is some nice detail on the head from where his mask folds down. This time I can't say Cliffjumper does it better because, well, he kind of looks like Bumblebee's face got ripped off. Ew. But of course, another thing Cliffjumper does well is he's very, very solid compared to my Bumblebee. Now, the reason my Bumblebee's not as solid is because, well, he's my childhood one and he's been through several battles. Nevertheless, he's a bit of a floppy mess compared to my Cliffjumper. Another thing we need to talk about is these things. Seriously, if you have found a day one owner of this thing that's not sealed, you will definitely find that their shoulder pieces are missing on all of them. I guarantee it. Now, my Cliffjumper still has them because I got him sealed out of the box, but when I first had my first one when I was a kid, my Cliffjumper ones disappeared in literally a day. Speaking of disappearing forever, this accessory definitely does not. This cannon is a bulky mess, but you just put it on like so, and you've got his iconic arm cannon from the movie. Yeah, it does not look nearly as accurate, but hey, you got something there, right? And cannon plus a floppy Bumblebee equals, you can't stand worth a damn. So you might as well just take his legs away like they did in the movie. What, too soon? And once again, here's Cliffjumper understanding the assignment. Oh, and with his weapon, I might as well get out the IDW crew and show him with his team, looking battle ready. This is why I like the Bayverse. Oh, and you can recreate that scene where they're both guarding the Allspark on Cybertron. But wait! Yep, the designers threw in a little something extra with the cannons. And it requires a transformation. So what you want to do is just split it right here, and looky there. You got yourself a nice little knife thing. Ah, shit. Yeah, you're probably thinking, yeah, this never appeared in any of the movies. And yeah, you're right. But it did appear in the original video game. You see, when Bumblebee uses one of his combos in the game, you see a knife pop out of his hand. Huh? Huh? You see it? Ah, shut up. One thing with my Cliffjumper is I actually have an extra cannon for him. My good friend came over to my house one day and just literally threw it at me. So yeah, we have fun here. I can give my Cliffjumper 2 blades, and it's honestly kind of fun. I don't know, it just works so much better for him, and considering how he is in the comics, it just suits him. Now you see me getting him into some good poses here. Does this thing pose well? Well, let's ask Bumblebee. So despite being a floppy mess, his articulation isn't bad. I mean, his arms move like this on a ball joint, so that's pretty good. And then he's got a bicep swivel. And then he's got a decent elbow. It doesn't go more than 90 degrees, but we'll take it. He's got a really loose ball jointed hand that's actually screwed in there. You cannot take it out. And then his little things on the back go all the way around, but why would you need that? His head's also on a ball joint and a hinge. And then his wings are articulated however you want to use them. And then as you go down the figure, you've got a few different things. So his legs at the hip move all the way up and all the way back. And then he's got a decent knee that's a little bit hindered by some of the car kibble. And then he's got this weird thing in his midsection that rocks from side to side. He can't get really much of an ab crunch, but you do have this weird little rocking thing right there. And then finally, you've got some of foot articulation with the ankle and the toe as well. So yeah, he poses pretty good, just mine can't hold one worth a damn because he's floppy as shit. So yeah, this figure definitely has a lot of problems, and it doesn't quite hold up to new ones. I mean, we've seen some really, really good movie Bumblebees in the past few years, like this gentleman right here. But I gotta say, I'm nostalgia blind. I love these two. They were my first Transformers ever, and it's just hard to get away from them. And before you ask, I do have the stealth mode version. That one's probably my favorite of the three, and I have the Revenge of the Fallen one as well. That one is a vast improvement over all of them. It has a more accurate head, and it has a nice looking cannon arm. But just because of my rose-tinted glasses, if you find a sealed or a loose one that looks in good condition, get the first one. This thing is so cool. It's just a nice action figure in general. Yeah, mine's a little bit floppy, but that's because I loved him so much as a kid. And I just cannot get over my nostalgia. As always, guys, I've been TreeBot Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, why not like and subscribe? I hope you guys enjoyed the new format. I'm going to be using this from now on, it looks like. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and keep growing your collections.